Hello, welcome. I'm so glad you guys are here with us today. You know what? This is a great day. And today we're going to hit home on some things that have happened to some of us and some things that could possibly happen to any one of you down the road. And the thing is, you have a business, you're building it, you're growing it, and then bam, you lost it all. You lost all your money. You don't know what happened. You lost all of your money. Life and business are on a roller coaster ride, as we all know. They're always going up and down, and you don't know what else to do. You just keep riding the wave, riding the roller coaster, just riding it through. So what happens when you lose all your money? You've built this business, it's finally paid off, you're into the greenbacks, you're getting money, it's growing, and you've hired a team, you're putting everything together, you're doing your own events, you are selling your own products, you are on top of the world. And then all of a sudden, bam, just like a lightning bolt, it reaches out and just, you lost it all. You look and you just, all your money is gone. All of it has gone. There were some bad investments. There was some things that happened. You had a right-hand person who was spending it all your hard-earned money on their personal things, on growing themselves, on getting things for themselves. How do you do this? Why does this happen? What did you do wrong? What can you do? You're devastated. And I know. And you know what? The truth is, I do not know of one single multi-million-dollar person, billion-dollar person, that at one time or another in their career, in their lifestyle, that they have not hit rock bottom and got millions of dollars, millions, and then bam, lost it all. Every little penny, lost all that money. And they thought they were doing the right things. We all thought that everything was going great because we were doing everything we were supposed to, and we were seeing the revenue. We were seeing the repercussions. We were seeing everything come. And then all of a sudden, you wake up one day and it's all gone. It's devastating. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. It is devastating. So what do? That's just the key. What do you do when you have everything you've worked at, everything you've done, all the passion, the drive that you've put into it, all your mindset that you focused on and made this happen and created the lifestyle, the growth, everything in your life that you wanted, you did it. And bam, it just, all of a sudden, it's gone. It's all gone. What do you do? It's a big question, isn't it? What do you do? And I'm just telling you, you know what? It happens to all of us, and it will happen to you probably if you get enough money. Even if you don't have a lot and you've only got a little bit, maybe you've only got like $1 million or 500,000 or whatever, and all of a sudden it's gone. That's devastating. That is devastating. So the one thing I can reassure anyone out there that this happens to, or maybe it has happened, or maybe it's happening to you now. Maybe you've just got it going and you're just riding high on the wave. Everything is success and you're living the good life and you're happy and your family's happy and everything is going great. So one thing that I know for a fact, well, actually there's several things here, but you can lose it all. You can lose every single penny you've made, earned, everything you've built. You can lose it all. But this is that word that I usually don't like to use too much because it is it's one of those words that's up and down and you really don't want to, do too much with it. But on that other hand, there's some things that you didn't lose. There's some things out there that no one can take from you. So what I suggest is if that happens to you or when it happens or whatever you want to say, I would rather say if. Hopefully it does not happen to you. Hopefully you're one of the few that it does not happen to, because I would not wish this on anybody. So what you can do is take notes. You want to keep this and you'll want to keep this close, because not to say that it's going to happen, but you want to keep your eyes on your bank account. Keep an eye on who has the permission to sign those checks. One thing I've learned throughout my life is I always sign the checks. I always watch my money, and I always be sure I know how much is going out, where it's going, and what it's for. That's one of the things, and I don't try to be anal about it, but that's one of the things I learned a long time ago, was to always watch where my money is, and I do not give anyone access to my full account. Put so much in a certain account that an assistant or maybe an office manager or maybe an events manager has the access to use. And that is a set amount of money that you choose to have to pay for these events or the systems that you're doing. That is a great tip I can give you for that. I always do that myself, because I always watch the money and I always see where it's going and how much it's going and what it's for. That is the big thing. What is this for? What am I paying $20,000 for? What do I have that's going on in this event that's going to cost me $50,000? Think about it. Things add up and things happen, but you have to be on top of those things, because it doesn't matter if people say you're anal or you're just a tightwad or whatever. It doesn't matter. You have to watch you, and that way these things won't happen to you. So one thing that I can tell you for sure is, in the event that you've lost your money, you've lost everything, and now you have this black cloud hanging over you, don't despair, because you know what? You have not lost your name. You have not lost the reputation you have created and built, because let's face it, you branded yourself. Everyone that is on my team or that follows me knows you brand yourself first. You always brand you, your name, your face, everything about you, you brand. That is who you are. You didn't lose that. You didn't lose your knowledge on how you got where you were. You didn't lose that. You didn't lose your skills that took you where you were. You didn't lose that. You didn't lose the gumption, the drive, the mindset that you had to get there. And let's face it, in order to get to that high earner, the top dog, the kingpin, whatever you want to call you, whatever you did, you have that. And it's all about your mindset, and it's all about connecting your business and mindset and family and intertwining them all together so that they're all on the same page and everybody is working happy together. And you know what? You did not lose that. No, you did not lose that. So what do you think? Do you feel more secure in knowing that everything you've learned, everything you are learning now, all the webinars, all the events that you go to, everything that you're doing to learn and grow, you will not lose that. That is all now a part of you. And as you all know, I always invite you guys to the webinars and things that are really going to change your life. They're going to be life-changing. And some of you take advantage of those things and some of you don't. That's perfectly fine. But what I'm going to ask you here is, how many times have you been offered, not just by myself, but offered to join an activity, join a webinar, join a training that is being given out there, and you just choose not to do it? Just a question, if you choose not to do it. Are you hurting yourself or are you helping yourself? 9 out of 10 times you're hurting yourself, because the knowledge that we give, the knowledge that we share with you is what we have learned, is what we're doing, and is what we have proven to be a fact of working. So as you are building your business and you're building this lifestyle and this roller coaster ride that we're all on individually, as you're building this and you are growing your own team and you are making it happen, think about these things, because if you're out there and you are doing events and you are doing different trainings and you are doing different things to grow a revenue, to grow a business, you're giving it your all, right? You are giving it everything you've God, you are so passionate. Your mindset is so strong. You can do this from the day, the minute, the time, everything. You're giving it all. You have that. And no one can ever take that passion away from you. So it doesn't matter if you lose all your money, if you lose all the big houses, if you lose the boats, the cars, whatever, all the stuff you've bought. You won't lose your mindset unless you let it go. You will not lose your mindset. You will not lose your knowledge. You will not lose the skills you have grown and created and nurtured. And you will not lose your name, your branding, because you branded yourself and you branded your name. Your face, your name, it's all about you and what you're doing. So it's all about like attracts like. It's what it's about, guys, because it happens that way regardless if we want to admit it or not, but like attracts like. So what you're thinking and what you're putting out there, and if you're afraid you're going to lose everything, or if you're just riding high and you're like, oh, nothing's ever going to happen to me, that's just putting it out there saying, you know what, it's going to happen. So don't do that. Please don't do that. So unthink the things that are negative to you. Don't think about them. Unthink them. And think about the positive things that you're giving to the marketplace. Think about what you're positively generating, what you're giving, how grateful you are. And let that gratitude you have flow through you. So it won't matter if you lose it all or not. You're going to get it back. Anyone out there that I know who has lost everything they had, everything, they get it back. Because you have the knowledge, you have the skills, you have the mindset, you have the drive. You got there first, you got there once, you're going to get there again. It's just the way it is. You will survive and you will get there. So, thank you so much for joining us here today. And please like and share this video. Let's keep it going. And if you're building yourself right now and you're building and branding yourself, please share this video and get your name out there. Let's get you growing also. And there's a link to my newsletter in here. So I would really encourage you to get on that newsletter because we give a lot of things away on there free and a lot of systems and strategies. And we give a lot of different options in there. So definitely do that and come over here to YouTube. And you know what, guys? Subscribe to our channel. Why not? Just takes a second to subscribe. Okay, I will chat with you all later. And again, regardless if you lose it all or not, you are a winner, you are successful, and everything's going to happen for you. Okay, I'll chat with you later. Bye-bye.